in this video, the goal is to find some low competition niches and new trending niches that are happening and current as of right now. This is more of like a freestyle. Nothing's really put together. So we're just gonna dive in, dig in, and show you how I do research to help you give you a better idea of how it's done. And do me a favor, make sure that you always double check for trademarks and copyrights, because I'm sharing it with you doesn't mean that you're gonna go over on your end and copy the actual design. The goal is to give you inspiration. So make sure you understand that. Very, very important. All right, so
top research design vault, 240 plus niches. Now I just updated this. So now I was doing research every month. Now it's weekly. So you get new ideas every week. And now the next thing on my list is to increase that. But obviously I want to find low competition niches with a demand. And that is the goal. Now it can be a struggle with certain evergreen niches. And I understand that. I've been doing this for a while, right? I've been doing this for about 8 years, print on demand. And when it comes to that, one of the things I like to find niches with the demand, I like to focus on like current events or special events happening. So for example, like Halloween's coming up. That's going to be a big one. What else is coming up? Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that stuff is coming up upon us for Q4. And that's some of the stuff that I'm going to be including pretty soon as far as research ideas for Halloween. So the next one I'm going to release is going to have some new Halloween ideas on there. And I think I'm going to wrap out probably about 50 to 100 different ideas for Halloween, but also keep the evergreen niches in there too as well. So I'm just trying to provide more value for you guys, and especially if you're getting niche ideas, keywords, and then these low competition niches for you. That's very, very important. This is going to help you make money, and that is the goal with this, is to help you understand how to do research. But not only that, is give you an idea of me personally how I would do research, right? So this is an idea of the spreadsheet that you get every week with all the keywords, the niche, the number of competition, and the link for inspiration. And then these are my personal numbers all time with my Amazon merch on demand account. So you can kind of see, look at this right here for social proof. But the top research design vault, sign up for it. It's only $10 a month. And so much value back there, so much different inspiration, different ideas. And that's the goal, to help you make more money with your print on demand business. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can be doing Amazon merch, you can be doing Redbubble, Etsy, Spreadshirt, TeePublic. It doesn't matter where you're selling t-shirts.
all right, so the first niche idea, this is a popular debate, was what, like 5-6 days ago. There is a lot of things, if you come in here, when Kamala Harris and Donald Trump had their debate, a lot of people, just over the years of me doing research, and then there are a lot of people that watch this just to create t-shirt designs. That's all it is. They watch it to create the t-shirt designs and understand, what they're saying. They're waiting for that moment where Donald Trump, he says something over the last, 5 years, 6 years. If he says like that one thing, it goes viral, and people, it can be right, it can be wrong, it can be in the middle, whatever it is, that one thing, and people like a t-shirt design and it goes viral and makes a lot of money. That's just the way it is. Any debate. So if you're just for the left or for the right, or whoever you're voting for, you're not even voting, right? There's so many different people, different target audiences when it comes to this. And it just takes that one t-shirt to make a top selling design. So for example, if you look at this, make cats safe again. Donald Trump said something about in Springfield, I believe it was, where people are like certain animals or something like that. I am not sure how true that is. It's more of, I don't know, I'm not sure how true that is, but like looking at, this is what the concept about this right here, where Kamala Harris, where the cat ladies are voting for her. That's a crazy trend that's going on right now. But what they did was leverage like that Donald Trump make cats safe again, like make America great again, but they used make cats safe again. And they created this design. I'm pretty sure it was created with AI. I'm almost like 90% sure this is created with AI, but this is really cool. This is a perfect example of, creating a t-shirt design off of a debate, and Trump said something, and then the Kamala Harris audience went ahead and created a t-shirt, or no, I don't know who created the t-shirt, honestly, but they made it the t-shirt for the Kamala Harris audience, right? And the people that are, just making a funny joke out of it. It's a funny t-shirt. It makes people laugh. And then next thing you know, you have a top selling design. They selected all the colors, $14.99, 100 plus sold in the past month. But let's look at this BSR chart, and this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're gonna see that, and this is any viral memes that go crazy on the internet, pay attention to that. When people are in the comments, I bet you if you go over to like Facebook, Instagram, or even just YouTube right here in the comments, This is what I mean by look at stuff like in the comments, because there could, certain things are t-shirt ideas, right? Statements I never thought I'd heard during a presidential debate. They are eating the pets, say. Something like this, like if it's obviously you have to follow the rules, making sure platforms with certain things that you do, and you don't want to be like too, if you feel like it's wrong, don't do it, right? But by looking at all this stuff, it's more of a sarcastic, like funny, people are like taking it like, wow, this is crazy. I can't believe we have a presidential debate, people talking about eating pets, right? But the comments here is a gold mine. There's so many different ideas that you can possibly come up with. And just look at this, 11,000 comments, that's crazy. So it 1 million views 5 days ago. So there's something in there you can possibly create and, you know, create a top selling design. So if we come over here, 9/13, this is 3 days ago. That's at 41K BS already. When they uploaded it, they put it at the cost. They're keeping it low, and they're doing that price thing where they're just keeping it low. Then once it starts to rake into the algorithm, look, it's dropping 19,000. And the lower the BSR, so when the BSR shows the sales rank right here, this blue one, when it shows, that means it's making sales. But when it drops, it means it's making more sales. And it keeps going lower and lower, that means it's making more sales. And I'm most likely, this thing is probably doing like 40, 50 a day. Because I have a t-shirt that was doing like 19, 20 a day, and it was ranking around like 108K BSR. So this is pushing like below 50K. So it's pushing some numbers for sure. So keep that in mind. This is exactly what you'd like to do when it comes to this. Create something that's a top trending design from the debate. Think of something, get your pen and paper out. If they have another debate, you're gonna do the same exact thing like this person did right here. Like, you wanna come over here. I've created a few different t-shirt design ideas around this too, just to be transparent. And, you know, like this is what I did, was understand it, like what the heck was going on here, like what people are buying, or what kind of funny t-shirt design could I create and upload it to Amazon merch on demand. Now this could be, you know, I'm pretty sure this same exact design. Let's go over here. Let's go over here to Etsy.com. Pretty sure the same exact design is over here on, or something similar. Or this niche in general is going off right now over here. Like, there's some cool ones. This is a cool one. See? So they have designs over here too as well. So like most likely if it's selling really good on Amazon, most likely it's going to be selling good on Etsy too. This is make cats safe again. This is like what they did with the cat right there and put the hair. Make pets safe again. See what they did? So most likely, like I said, if it's selling on the #1 platform, Amazon.com, it's going to be selling on Etsy. It's going to be selling on Redbubble. It's going to be selling TeePublic. You know what I mean? It's going to be going on the internet. It's going to be ranking up on Google, because Google is like trying to make sure the products are ranking over there, trying to stay in the flow with everything. But this is just a good example. Now let's come over here. We're going to try to find just some random idea. It doesn't have to be, political. I know like sometimes political can kind of, people don't want to design for it, or just like whatever about it, and they don't want to chase the trends. What we're going to do is Merch Informer. Come over here to Merch Hunter. There's one thing people are asking me, like, how do you exclude all those brands? I'm just going to hit this little button right here, select all, and it's going to exclude all those brands for us. What I like to do is keep the reviews under 10 ratings, keep the reviews 0 to 10, and then ratings 0 to 5, and then just leave it like that. And you're just going to go ahead and hit the search button. And Merch Informer is a research tool. It's just basically grabbing from Amazon, but without all the clutter and stuff all over the place. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind, certain like university shirts, like the Michigan Wolverines, like certain stuff like this, if you don't have the rights to it, you can't design for it. Just keep that in mind. You're going to see some stuff in here like, oh, why is this guy making college football shirts? And that you can't do that. If they have the rights to, they can. But if you don't worry about it. Move on. Don't waste your time. And I know it can be a little frustrating sometimes, but don't waste your time doing it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just looking for something that kind of just stands out that I think would be a good idea. And on my worst behavior, right here, Oktoberfest. Here we go. Let's see this. 21st to the 6th. So this is something that seems to be trending right now. Do you have time to do it? Yes, you still do have time to design for it. I'm not sure how many sales you're going to make, but there's still time. You have until October 6th. So you have, what is that? Let's see. We have about almost 3 weeks to design for this. 2 weeks, 13 days to design for it, right? So you still have some time, but even next year, it's gonna come around again next year. And this is interesting right here, because if you look at something like this, you're like, oh, yeah, Oktoberfest. So on my worst behavior, have like a dog or a sausage holding 2 beers dressed up in that Oktoberfest costume. Now, this is a niche that I do pretty good in over the years. I know that it's a popular niche, so I have designs that do good in here. But let's look at the all-time sales for this actual design. It made its first sale, so they started designing at the end of July. So it's made its first, or probably sooner than that, of course, but it's made its first sale July 31st. And then you're going to see that it's made another sale, another sale, another sale. But then when it gets closer to the holiday, it's just cranking. And they just left it at cost. Look at that. So they're just leaving it at cost to get that, that search volume, that ranking going in. And then when, the holiday gets closer to it, they're putting it all the way up. So now they're probably making 30, 40, 50 sales a day to kind of help themselves rank on that front page of Amazon. And then as, it gets closer, they're going to go ahead and raise the price to where they want it to be or be competitive with the market, which is like $15.99 is a very competitive price point for designs, right? So that's right there is actually an interesting niche, a really cool one. I think anything like this, and you come to anything, it's like think of funny sayings. What are people doing? You can see example right here. You got the sausage holding 2 mugs up with beer in it, and you got the outfit on. You were thinking about like the whole concept. Who's going to be wearing this? Who are you designing this for? Once you think about it that way, you need to get to work and think of funny different sayings, right? Because it's pretty cool at that point. If you understand, what type of design you're creating for that certain audience, it makes it so much easier for you to make your first sales. All right, now let's go down, see what else we can put. Happy.day, I do not care. Girlfriend, I'm trying to forget. See, we're gonna have something over here. Now, one thing I always like to use is like if I can't basketball fever, we found one in here, but this seems like it's like clogging up with like college stuff and like Eagle, like let's go down more. Go down, make your mark, see where it takes it. National.day. There's another little tool that I like to use over here. It's called movers and shakers inside of here. And it's a cool one because it's like you find a lot of like evergreen stuff right here. Really cool stuff. I'm just here for the snacks. And this is cool because think of like a person wearing this to like a football party. You can see because I'm looking at the keyword right here. You see a person wearing this to like a football party. Let me click on that so you can open up over here on Amazon. Wearing this to like a football party. You got a cool hot dog, glasses, hat. I'm just here for the snacks. And you come down, let's look at the all-time sales. 820 last month. So it's made 1 sale and then 2 sales and then 3 sales. But this is cool because during football season or any sporting event or anything like that, this will be a good seller because, baseball, football, hot dog, or any place where they would sell hot dogs, right? And like snacks. This is it right here. So this is a cool one. I like it. This is like an evergreen one that we just found. And then like there's so many more here. Please tell your boobs to stop staring at my eyes. So like stuff like this, like anything can make someone laugh when they're reading it. It's funny, right? And then you just keep going down. There's a ton of more stuff here. Right, I can go on this whole page and this is dope right here. What up? This is cool. Ghost dancing with skeleton. Like this right here, when I see new stuff like this is dope. Like I haven't really seen anything like this, but you have a bed sheet, a ghost dancing with a skeleton. $13.97. Let's see what's up. We got it made its first sale this year, last month, August 7th, and it's making consistent sales. Ranking into Halloween, and I'm pretty sure that this one may be a top seller going into Halloween. Something like this can be created with AI. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I may even create this. So something like this will be really cool. You got the little heart right there. I think this is a really awesome design to create on a t-shirt, and you don't have to worry about, well, obviously in the title and the listings and stuff like that, you have to worry about trademarks and stuff and copyrights, but like as far as like the text and checking it, this isn't clear because it's just an illustration, just a graphic, right? So stuff like this, we found some really good stuff that it's selling right now that's current, and possibly you can make your first sales on any platform or just jump into a new niche and make consistent sales. But it's really, really powerful the way that I'm doing the researching, coming across different stuff. You wouldn't have figured out stuff like this unless you did research.
All the research that I'm doing inside of this video, I'm using Merch Informer. This is the research tool that I use to find low competition niches. So let me go ahead and share with you how I'm using this. And my coupon code is going to be down below in the description. I get a little affiliate kickback from that. And there is a free trial. So test it out for a few days. If you don't like it, cancel before it charges you. Product research. Come over here to Merch Hunter. Let me show you how you can make money with this tool and find low competition niches. So you can filter a lot of stuff out right here. We can exclude brands, which is really cool. So I'm gonna hit that, exclude that, come down right here, leave that. And then with the number of reviews, I'll keep it like 10 or so. And then I'll hit search. And me hitting search is gonna basically go on to Amazon.com and do some scraping over there for us to find some new t-shirt designs. Now, with certain things, obviously you still have to make sure that you're checking for your trademarks and your copyrights. You want to make sure that you're not infringing on another brand. That's one important thing. Now, if we come down here, look at this right here. I'm voting for the convicted felon. That's a real popular one right now. If you're unaware of that, I've made some content on that too, going over that niche. Juneteenth is a real popular one right now. Let's go down right here. Let's say, for example, look at this right here. I went over this one too. I found this one. Let's go ahead and click on this listing. It's 4th of July, and then we have fighter jets, but they're on the back of the fighter jets, it's basically showing the American flag, which is a really, really cool design. Now let's come over here to all-time sales. Let's check this out. It's made its first sale in 2023, right? But look at this. There's a big demand for this right now, and it's cranking. It seems like it cranks throughout the whole year and makes a lot of sales. So this is one way that I look to see what people are buying, and now what else can you create that's related to this right here. But this is crazy because this is an evergreen niche, right? Obviously, they're targeting 4th of July, but this is an evergreen niche that's going to sell all year long. By looking at the BSR chart, we're seeing that right there, right? Now, let's keep going down, and there's a ton of stuff down here that you probably not even heard, like you never even thought about, right? Gone a little bit more Merry 4th of Happy, you know the thing. Now, let's click on something like this. Now, Joe Biden funny design. If we come down, we're looking at this. Look at the all-time sales. So it's made its first sale in 2023, but look at right now, it's cranking and making a lot of sales right now. Now, the main goal behind this is just to see like what's the demand? What are people buying right now? What can I do? What can I create? You know, and then get an idea from that. As I'm looking at all this stuff, there's so many different niches that you can go after in here. I'm just showing you one way that you can use this tool. Here's another fighter jet design, which is pretty cool, right? They kind of turn it the opposite way. And you can just come down here and just never run out of ideas. Just here for the wieners. Right? 4th of July design. Look at that. Let's see. Click on this. Oh, it looks good on an all-white t-shirt, which is nice, but let's look at the all-time sales. It's made its first sale in April 2024, but like this is a newer design that's making sales. Something like this, like when I see something like this, people are obviously buying this type of design right now. It's a good idea to figure out something that you're of your own and make something like this. So that's how I leverage Merch Informer to help me come up with awesome new ideas. And there's a whole suite back here. You can even create your own design back here. And there's a ton that can be done with this tool. Really awesome tool.
And if you want more research like this, watch this video right here. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.